Well, okay, we'll try that. This darn OBS. Anyway, welcome to the stream, guys. We're going to get on here really quick. We got some things we need to do. Farmer Klein's first in line. Yeah, we're going to try to get some stuff accomplished here because, well, start my new job tonight at midnight. Got to head to Tennessee to pick up a truck. So, evening, James. So we're going to try to get what we can done. I have a feeling I'm going to need, I may have to hire out some work because I don't know that I'm going to get done and get planted in time. Looks like we got ground temperature to plant, but it's dark and rainy and, well, you know, not makes for good plant weather. Realistically, you wouldn't plant corn in this weather, and that's exactly what I need to plant. So I don't know what's going to happen, but anyway, I hope your week's going good. Gonna give you a quick update on me. Well, like I said, it's going good. Start the new job tonight. So, everything I told you in the last stream about videos being out this week, yeah, forget it. I knew it. I'd open my mouth and say something, and it wouldn't happen. Made the phone call today and was told, well, hey, if you don't have work, I can send you down to get your truck if you're available. And I'm not going to turn down work. So I go down and get the truck. There still may be potential for a video this week. It all depends on whether or not I have to go pick up a load to bring back or they send me back empty. If they send me back empty, I'll be back tomorrow evening sometime. And then I'll have time to do some videos and maybe another live stream. But if they send me back with a load, I won't get back till Thursday. And then, of course, I got my daughter's graduation. Yeah, just a mess. So we're going to see what happens. But like I said, it's that's where we're at for now. Not going to complain. Like I said, I can't turn down the work. So I need the money. Need the money. As far as anything else around here, things have been going good. Got a lot of things accomplished today, even though I got to leave, which was unexpected. So here I am. I'm trying to keep up with the farm. And as you know, we were already behind schedule. So now we have to try to say, oh, wow, that does it? Okay, well, let's fix that. Because we definitely weren't live streaming for that long. Oh, where are we at? Oh, yes, it does. Let's rephrase that. Start it. There we go. I forgot to reset it after the last stream. Shocker. Wouldn't be a DoughBoy stream if there weren't snafus now, would there? But, so yeah, that's where we're at. I don't know how long I can stream tonight because I got to get a shower and get ready to leave. Still got to eat supper and spend some time with the family. But at 7 o'clock, I'd say I have till about 8-ish. I will have to pause a couple times and check the phone like I need to right now. And as you can see, I got the face cam up, so you'll be able to watch that. Get that done. But like I said, I got to keep in touch there. So I apologize for that. But that's just the way it's going to be. Normally, I don't have the phone when I'm live streaming because that's my time with you guys. But yeah, can't do it that way today. Farmer Klein, congratulations on daughter's graduation. Does she have plans after high school? Yes, she does. She's already enlisted in the National Guard. She ships out in 3 weeks for basic training, then on to AIT. And then after that, she will come home. That'll be sometime in December. And then she's going to take a semester off because there's she couldn't apply for colleges or anything because they weren't sure how long the AIT was going to take. So when she gets back, then she'll be applying for colleges and whatnot, and she wants to go into automotive engineering. So she wants to build high-performance motors and still be involved in racing in some degree. So that is her plan. I'm quite proud of her for that. Of course, I'm going to miss her. You know, she's daddy's little girl, daddy's first, and well, you know, they got to grow up sometime, even though we don't want them to. But yeah, so that's her plans after graduation. And it's already here, you know, so it's like shocker. So let's go. We're going to get another route. We'll put some headlands in after this. We'll catch that last little bit, but we're going to start finishing this field off. And then we got another field to cultivate. We got to fertilize too. So we're just going to try to do what we can do through the rain. It's midnight game time, so yeah. Sorry guys, I know makes it hard to see and not as enjoyable when we're farming at night. But you know what? You got to farm when you can farm, and unfortunately, this is the time I have, and this is where the server time is. So we're going to get her done. And we're going to try to get as much done as we can. And what we don't, we're just going to have to outsource. We do need to go down and double check the feed for the piggies. And I think with me being gone for the next 3 days, I'm not going to order piggies yet. The money is still in the account to do so. I know I need the manure and I need the, you know, for fertilization purposes. But till I get adjusted on this schedule, I just don't know when I'm going to be in, and I don't want to put all that much responsibility on on my neighbors here, frankly, because it's going to be a hard. Why are we not? Why did we miss that? That is weird. See if we can figure out what's going on here. We're just not going to grab that area. James says, how is the wheel situation going? Did you get the new one in? Is that the old? This is the old one I'm using. The new one should be here tomorrow night, if according to Amazon. Farmer Klein, if you're driving down to get a truck, how do you get the truck back to home? Oh, I'll be riding down with one of the co-workers. He's going to drive me down and drop me off in Tennessee. So I'll hitch a ride with one of my co-workers. And as far as the wheel goes, no. Like I said, Amazon is expecting delivery to be tomorrow evening. Of course, I won't be here to set it up. Shocker. But it'll be here when I get back. Like I've said several times on my streams, real life before virtual. Doesn't always exactly agree with what I want to do, but that's just the way it has to be. So yeah, Farmer Klein, this trip definitely not going to be able to meet for coffee because I'll be with another driver. But once I get established here at this job, and I know exactly what route I'll be taking, when I'll be taking it, and how much time it's going to take me to do so. Whoa, we're off canter. Once I get all that figured out, then we'll be able to set something up. I am definitely looking forward to meeting the infamous Farmer Klein. And even if it is just for a quick stopover for some coffee, I'm definitely all about that. And now, of course, it's grabbing that area. Shocker. We're going to have to go back, try to fix this, because I need as much corn as I can get. Again, so I don't have to purchase so much. So yeah, my mind isn't 100% in the game right now, so bear with me. It's still kind of going a million directions, trying to remember everything I need to take with, and I keep thinking I'm forgetting something, but yeah, I know I was supposed to, should have tried to get a nap, but that ain't gonna happen. Farmer Oops is in the house. Howdy, howdy, Farmer Oops. Yeah, you ever get that feeling, guys, when you're leaving for work or going out of town for work or going out of town for vacation, you just got this stinking suspicion that you're forgetting something. And yeah, well, that's me right now. But on a happy note, or on other notes, I got to see one of the new trucks. Obviously not mine, but my sister truck. And it's not my first choice of trucks. As you all know, if you've watched any of my live streams or any of my videos, you know I'm a Kenworth first and Peterbilt second kind of guy. They are definitely my trucks of choice. And what I'll be getting is a Freightliner, but it is a brand new 2018 Freightliner Coronado, which is basically Freightliner's top of the line truck. Has a hood. Actually, I mean, when I say a hood, you know, those truckers or trucker savvy people in the stream, you know what I mean when I say it has a hood. Not being literal, all trucks have a hood, but meaning that it has a stretched out hood or a long hood, as we put it. It is a nice truck for being a Freightliner, and leather interior and bells and whistles, refrigerator, all kinds of cool stuff. So, kind of anxious to. I've never had a completely brand new truck, so it'll be an experience for me. And it's called a glider kit. So, what I mean by that is it's a brand new truck with an older engine. And they do that because it's their way of getting around these electronic logbooks. Those of you from the States, you have any knowledge of DOT or trucking industry, you know that we went to electronic logbooks, which everything is done via GPS and via truck computers, and the computer tells you literally when you need to take a nap and when you can drive. It doesn't matter how your body feels. It's what that computer says. And, well, this truck, I don't have to do computer logs. They are exempt on glider kits because the motors don't have the hookups for them. So that is part of the reason why I got out of trucking, is because I didn't want anything to do with these computer logs. So it's nice to find a job in the industry that what I didn't want to deal with, I don't have to deal with. So that's pretty cool, and it helps on a trip like tonight where, you know, I should be sleeping now, but obviously can't. I'm awake. I want to do stuff. I need to get this farm caught up. So, you know, I hit the road tonight at midnight and ride with somebody, maybe catch a nap, hopefully catch a nap. But if I don't, I don't have a little piece of computer screaming at me saying, you can't drive. If I'm awake tomorrow, I can drive tomorrow. Because according to the computer, it don't know any better. But, so we're back to trucking, guys. We'll see what happens there. The pay's supposed to be really good, so as long as they weren't fibbing to me during the interview process and all that stuff, I should be a happier camper and won't have the stress. Because, I mean, you guys, all of you that are old enough to have families or old enough to know what's going on inside your family, you all know that one of the major stressors in life is financial situations. And it's kind of twofold. Because those of you that are in financial hardships, you're stressed out with it. Because you're trying to figure out, how do I make ends meet? How do I pay bills? How am I going to get to the next stage in life? How am I going to put food on the table? But you know what? I've learned via friends and via, you know, my own status that financial hardships isn't the only thing that causes stress in finances. You can be very well off and have more money than you need than what you know what to do with, and it's still a stressor. And I got friends that, you ever heard the story or the adage somebody says, they've got more money than they know what to do with, or, they just throwing money away because they can. I have a friend that's like that, and, he tells me all the time, it's stressful. He's glad he's well off. He's very respectful of his parents that were able to make him that way. But he says, he's told me several times, he goes, Doughboy, I know you're stressed out about finances. He says, but if you think having money is less stressful, you're full of it. And I asked him, I said, well, explain that to me. Because you don't have to worry about where your next meal's coming from. How are you going to feed your kids? Are you going to make mortgage this month? You don't have that to worry about. So how's it more stressful or not stressful? And he's like, well, he says, one of the things is if you have money, everybody thinks they need yours. So your friends constantly are coming to beg you for money, your parents, your relatives, your family, and the government takes more of your money. And he says, there's just so much, it's still stressful. And I'm like, you know what? I guess you're right. I don't think I'd want either life. I just want that happy medium. Put me somewhere right smack dab in the middle there where, I can make my ends meet and maybe not be stressed out over finances. I don't know, guys. Is there such a thing? No idea. But I will say this, as much as I don't want to be back in a truck, I am happier. I see a light at the end of my tunnel. As dim as it may be, I still see it. And I'm just working towards that goal. Hopefully this job works out and I can update the computer. I can do things that I want to do. Get out of this financial debt. Or at least make my bill collectors happy. Because I get, everybody, true story is you're never really out of debt. Government makes it that way, but or about the time you get out of debt, you create more debt. Well, either way, still it's the same thing. You're never out of debt. But I just don't. I want to get done receiving all these phone calls constantly. It's like, don't you think that if I had money, that bill would be paid? Oh, come on. Reverse. What am I stuck up on? Really? Are you serious? Come on. Tree. But yeah, I just want to tell these bill collectors that, don't you think that if I had money, that bill would be paid? I have told them several times you can't get water from a rock. Didn't go over very well. They didn't like that comment very much. But it's true. I try to own up to my debt and try to pay it, but if it's just not there, it's not there. I'm confused. Where are we at? What field is that? That's my field? Oh, okay. I thought it was along 93, but I guess not. So that field over there is plowed, as you can see. Well, it looks like the rain stopped, but there's still rain in the forecast. We need to get that fertilized and cultivated. Honestly, I don't think we spread fertilizer. I think we plowed it, but I really don't think we fertilized it. And that field over there, that's planted. That's our sugar beet field. Yeah, we got to get these two fields ready to rock and roll. And then I believe all our fields will be It's just a matter of waiting to grow, and I'm hoping to get that done. I was really hoping to get over to the BGA. I missed the opportunity for some of the contracts as our spreadsheet's filling up fast. I do see that there's still 2 contracts open where we can plant some corn in 2 of the fields. So I'm hoping to pick that up, but I'll see what happens. Now let's see if we can grab some. There's a lot of areas here that we missed. Let's see if we can grab them. But yeah, I was hoping to get over the BGA and put my fair share of work in there, not only because it is partially our responsibility to keep it going, but they're paying it. They're paying us to do so. So here I am needing money because, well, I started late and don't have the crops to sell like everybody else did. I need to be taking advantage of that, and I haven't had time because I haven't been able to get on the farm, to be able to do any of it. So, I'm too far to turn. But I haven't been able to get on to keep up with my own farm, let alone pick up some of these contracts. I know Farmer Klein had a contract out. Some of these other people needed help with different projects, and I just wasn't able to do so. Turn that GPS off. I don't need to follow that for what I'm doing now. But so yeah, I mean, I was really hoping to be able to get in on some of that and make some extra cheddar, but it just didn't happen. Yeah, it's just not going to be wide enough to pick up both those. Oh well. So yeah, like I said, the agenda so far for this evening is I'm going to live stream with you till our supper gets here, or about 8:15, whichever happens first. And then I need to get off of here because I don't think this is the one I wanted, but in fact, I know it's not. It was down here somewhere. Then I'm going to have to hop off because I need to put some dinner in my belly and get a shower and get ready to get out of here. So whatever we don't get done in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to have to bill out, pay somebody to do. Unfortunately, I don't like that, but it's the way it's going to end up being. Because if not, I mean, we're in 18 days. We're already going to be into the first day of summer here. We're on the last day of spring now. So in order to keep up, it's just going to put us further and further behind. So I know this one got its first stage of fertilization. It'll get the second when I plant it. So I can probably I'll come after it and spray it for the third stage. So that'll handle this one. So I need to at least get it planted here. I think we'll be able to complete this field maybe. And then we're going to have to pay somebody to handle the rest. Mods Magistrate says hi, y'all. Hi, Mods. welcome to the stream. So hopefully we can keep up with that. We'll see what happens. But cool thing is, I got nice neighbors. They understand that one person can't always keep up with all the work. So as long as you're willing to give them a little cheddar for their time, they're usually willing to step up and help. So we'll have to see what happens. Of course, we got to pay them. You know, you don't get nothing in this world for free anymore. But it's just the way things go. Sure would have been nice if I didn't have to come back and get all these little misses. I think for the next field, we're going to have to adjust our width a little bit, because I think that's probably why the hill kind of screwed us on that. But I hope you guys are all liking this series. I know I'm getting quite a few comments on it, so I know everybody that was in the stream when I was debating whether to continue this stream and just see where the apple falls, or to discontinue the stream and get out, because I didn't think we were going to survive it. Everybody was voting for us to stay in, so I appreciate all the support. I'm not so sure that I'd gotten a lot of support from my neighbors on this map. Didn't want me to get out. They wanted me to stay. They kept saying, "We enjoy farming with you. We like you. Don't let it go." And I don't know about y'all, but I think they just didn't want to take care of the pigs. They didn't want to have that responsibility. I don't think it had anything to do with me. But that's just my thoughts. Here we are. It's 9:30, 7:35. Man, I don't know. I don't know what all we're going to get accomplished here, folks. I know one thing. I didn't want to put dry fertilizer down on that other field, but I think I'm going to have to. I really do. I wanted to use manure and slurry, keep it all natural, but I think we're going to, in order to get it done and get it done in a hurry, we're going to have to just spread it with some dry fertilizer. If it's not already fertilized. I can't remember whether I did it or not, to be honest with you. So we're going to go down, do a little test patch, and we're going to see where we're at on it. Get around the edges here, do our headland. Have to see what happens. I think I missed a little bit back there, but you know what? I don't care. That teaches you to text and drive. So, I don't know what we're going to do here. We're going to have to see how far we get on this. Because we're going to also have to leave time to set up supplies for my neighbors if they're going to, if I need them to come in and finish any undone work. And I'm pretty certain I'm going to have to contract out for somebody to do something. I can almost guarantee it. Which means I'm going to have to get some seed and fertilizer because I don't think I have enough back at the farm. Alright, let's go. Let me check this while we're here because right here is the corner of that field. Exit. Status. 56 and 55 do have a fertilizer. Okay, so we should be good. We could just get that cultivated and move on. Yep. Oh, it's not so much that I feel bad about it, Farmer Klein, as it is I don't want to spend the money. That is my problem. It's the whole money situation. Because let's face it, I'm not made of it. It may look like it, but I still have critters to have to buy with it. So that's what I meant by feeling bad about having to do it. Well, we'll see what happens. Let's get this, see how much I can get done. See you later, Farmer Oops. Thanks for stopping by. I missed you, bud. I don't think we're going to cultivate all the way up to that end of that field anyway. That edge is just a little too close to them trees to get people around, but yeah, got to spend it to make it. You're right. Well, the thing is, I'm not going to be making it because it's all going into my my feed, you know. So, but we'll see what happens. It'll wash itself out in the laundry. But I think I'm going to have to put a probably a seeding contract or two out because I just don't see that I'm going to get this field cultivated. And what stage was I on fertilizer on those fields? 56 needs one more. 55 is going to need two more. Okay, so 56 I can do without fertilizer. At 55, we're going to have to fertilize while we're seeding. So we'll get her figured out. I'm just thankful that I got nice neighbors that will help look after the piggies at no cost as long as I have the supplies. So I'm very thankful for that. Especially, like I said, I'm going to be gone for the next 3 days. Now, I checked them at the beginning of stream off camera, and the piggies were doing just fine. They didn't need anything. I still don't know why my health's at 17% when, like I said, everything's in the green and, you know, whole 9 yards. So I don't get that all. It's in the red at 17%. I don't understand that, but I don't know. I think that's a seasons and piggies thing because I don't believe this is the updated one where they fixed the piggy issues. But, so I checked that. They're good. I have to stop by the feed mixer and see how much feed we have in the mixer. Because if we don't have enough, I'm going to have to buy some of that so it's here for whoever needs to take care of them. And like I said, I may be jumping the gun here because I may be back tomorrow evening. And in that case, I may only miss one game day. Because I just don't know. They don't know if there's going to be a back haul or not. So I don't know. But if I'm going 2 days, that'll be 3, possibly 4 game days. That's definitely going to require some work and probably definitely going to put me behind on planting and everything else. So that's going to need done. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, we're not going to go to the fences there. We're going to drop our plow right there. I know we're losing some of that field, but you know what? It is what it is. Need to be able to maneuver. Farmer Klein, health is running average, so they were so long for so long, it will take a while to get up. Okay. Well, like I said, I think just because of me knowing I'm going to be going here, and until I get accustomed to this schedule, I don't think I'm going to purchase the rest of the pigs. The insurance money's in the account, so I'll be able to handle that. We'll go from there. Everybody say hi to the wifey. You can see her in the face cam there in the background. She's making a copy of our youngest birth certificate because I got to have that for the rider policy to make it legal, because I know my littlest one, she's already begging, Daddy, can I ride with you? Daddy, can I ride with you? So I got to get that done. So she's handling that for me, and in fact, she called and ordered a pizza for supper, so I'm very thankful that, well, without her doing that right now, I wouldn't be able to get these done, and I would definitely have to pay people to do stuff. James says the time is staying at 1x speed for a while for everyone to get everything done. Cool. Hey, well, I appreciate that. So that means it's one game. I think, Farmer Klein, am I correct at 8? Maybe not for 18-day season, but 1x speed, is that 1 24-hour period for one game day? Is that the way it works out? But if so, that's cool. And that only puts me back one day. I might be able to keep up with this. I'm hoping. Like I said, I know the way the schedule is going to work out. Every time I leave, I'll leave on midnight on a Sunday night for say, and I'll be back home Tuesday sometime. So it shouldn't be too hard. I may not be able to keep up with a video schedule. So that's why I said, guys, I'm not sure what's going to happen here on the channel. But I don't think it's going to be too hard to keep up with this. Especially considering you just may not see some live streams on it right away, because once they're planted, really all I have to do is keep up with the pigs until we have fields ready to harvest. So there may be times where, now of course, if there's contract jobs out, then I'll take them and live stream it. But like I said, realistically, you don't need to see a live stream of me just coming in and checking the pigs, because if there's nothing to be done. So real time. Okay, that works perfectly. So like I said, it's kind of all a new experience and a trial and error for me right now, guys. So I appreciate you bearing with me. I appreciate the support, because not only do I got to see how can I keep up with this, with my virtual life, virtual passion, and how my real life is gonna bring me, because it's all verhutzt. So So we'll get it figured out. We'll figure out what's going on and how I can keep up with what. Like I said, I in my head, I don't see too much of an issue keeping up with this. However, I don't know that I'm going to be able to keep up with the videos that I wanted to do. And I'm hoping that that's not the case, because I've got series that are about ready to start, and I really, really want to do them. I'm hoping maybe I can just knock some out in the weekend and have them ready to be uploaded and do it that way, and then just stream during the week, but I don't know. So, like I said, I don't know. I really don't want to not get into those videos, because I'm anxious to get them started, but it's, who knows. We're already at 10 minutes of 8. Oh boy, guys. I don't know here. I don't know. I have a feeling we're going to be contracting out a little bit more than I thought I would be. Come on, back up. I think we're gonna be contracting out way more than I thought. I think I maybe get this field done, cultivated anyway. And I don't know that we're gonna get to planting, because we still got all that to cultivate yet. If I pull up the mini map, we got all that lower finger to do. So I just don't know. I wish I had more time. I'll have to look at the seasons menu and see how long I have to get the stuff in the ground, and see if there's going to be time for me to do it. Because I know you guys, you like to see planting. You don't want me to come back and have all the work done and nothing to, well, I shouldn't say nothing to stream on, because I got Bedford I can stream on. Let me check this quick. Alt S. I have till the 6th day of summer to do corn. That's what's going in. My sugar beets are done. So I have the 6th day of summer to get the corn in. And we're running real time. Heck, even if I don't get back, I may not need to. Right now I'm cultivating, Mark. I'm going to be planting corn. Welcome to the stream, Mark DuPont in the house. Haven't seen you in a little while. But now, okay, that makes me feel a little bit better, because if I got till the 6th day of summer, and we're only on the 18th day of spring, and we're running real time, as long as they don't switch the time frame on me in the next 2 days, I should have time to be able to handle it out. I need corn for the piggies. I know it's a high return, and I would like to do soybeans, but I need corn for my piggies. I've got all the other stuff planted in my fields to get to keep the pig food going, but I don't have corn, and I don't necessarily want to buy from all of it from Farmer Klein. But I thought what I would do this time round, this year, is get corn in these fields and build up my stock to keep the pig food mixer going. And then if I can pick up some fields at auction, then I'll have some soybean fields to start for next year, or flip these around and do soybeans next year. And I should have enough corn, or by that time at least I'm making money so I can afford to purchase from Farmer Klein. Because right now I can't do, I started in late and I don't have anything making money right now. Dabbit, not the pigs. What are you thinking? It's what they had left. I actually got the invite after the series started, and they said, look, we need another farmer. A guy backed out, can't do it. Real life got in the way. He was the pig farmer. We really need somebody to take care of the pigs. Do you mind doing it? So it wasn't exactly my first choice because of the way Seasons has the pigs all messed up. But I wanted to try this out. I wanted to try this economical based multiplayer, and I know Farmer Klein's got one going, and I was supposed to be a part of that, but when the original map snafu'd and he changed it to Germantown, I wasn't a huge fan of that map, so I politely removed myself from that one because I didn't think I'd have fun doing it. I think I would have got tired of it and just didn't. And I knew that I played this map before with the PCSG guys. I knew I enjoyed it. I liked the way it looked. I wanted to play it more. So I knew that when I got invited to this, I'd like the map. Do I exactly want to do the pigs? No. But hey, it's a struggle. We're going to work through it. If we go bankrupt, we go bankrupt. But anyway, that's the long story version of why I'm not putting soybeans in. Trying to build up at least to keep me afloat on my own crop for now. For this season anyway. And then next time round, I'll finally have stuff making money and I'll have time and be able to pick up contracts in the forestry or the BGA. Well, you have the money to get the contractors to cultivate if you need. Actually, that's not all my money right there, Mark. There's insurance money in there because real life got in the way, and I was vacant for a little while and lost like 100 pigs. So I had to make an insurance claim so that I could repurchase those pigs. There was an update done and they changed some things on the map. Some of it wasn't all my fault as to why I lost them. Some of it was. So I made an insurance claim. So I have to keep 300,000 of that is pig money that I got to go purchase pigs with here eventually. And I still have a couple pieces of equipment I need to purchase or lease. Harvester, stuff like that. So, yeah, I'm definitely a pig killer. I definitely did pig. I did. Can't talk. There we go, rubber burner. Rubbing off on me again. Yeah, like I said, some of it was definitely my fault. I definitely did. But in my defense, it's a busy time of the year. I got my oldest daughter graduating, and I got trouble with the job, and it was just, yeah. But we're not going to talk about that. We're in a happy stream so far, so I'm going to keep it happy. But yeah, I'm watching this time click away, and I'm definitely going to have to try to get back. Well, James, you're in here. Any idea on the ETA of how long this is going to stay at 1x speed? Because like we just saw, guys, with the seasons menu, if we stay at 1x speed, I don't need to contract this out just yet. Because I'll only lose a day, maybe two, and I can come home and get on it and finish it up. But if we're going to be moving back to 2 or 3x here before I get back from my trip, then I'm going to need to put a contract up. Mark says, hardest part of these economic games is making time when time is needed. Exactly. I'm finding that out. But you know what? I'm not ready to give up yet. I like it. I'm enjoying it. I enjoy the guys that are in here. I'm getting to know them, actually. I don't even know half of them. I shouldn't say I don't know them. We've all talked at some point in time, but I've known them for a very short time. We'll put it that way, other than Farmer Klein. And from what I'm getting to know these guys, I'm enjoying my time. They've all seemed very helpful, very knowledgeable in the community. They're clean players. They respect the fact that I run a G-rated channel, and when they're in here in chat, you know, they get involved and they mind their manners, so to speak. So I'm enjoying it a lot. Like I said, I'm not ready to give up on it. It is a challenge because I know you, of all people, Mark, you know that I'm not an economy-based player. So it is definitely a challenge for me, but it's a fun one. I didn't think I'd enjoy it as much as I am. It actually gave me a different outlook on the game, and you'll see that in upcoming series. Hey, Rubber Burner, welcome to the chat. Mark says, I've had to change crop types because real life got in the way. Yeah, that's what I'm noticing here. We're just going to run this down to the corner because I can't see enough ahead of me to get a proper GPS line. Maybe, no, because we're still going to have to come out and around. We're going to get, now that's where it's going to change. So let's see if we can follow the plow texture. Mark DuPont, Rubber Burner, James says hello, Rubber Burner, Mark DuPont. These games are all about community. Get a good bunch of neighbors, really save you. Yeah, and that's what we have here. These guys here are definitely a good bunch of guys. They've definitely helped me out a time or two, or 50. But we are definitely enjoying our time with them. And like I said, I'm not ready to give it up yet. So we'll see what happens. My viewers, they voted for me to give it a go, even though we were way behind the 8-ball. And I kind of had to agree with them. I mean, you know, what is a DoughBoy stream if it goes perfect? That's definitely not a DoughBoy stream. And I've got viewers that have wanted to try this. I've got viewers that play their natural game like this, and they all pretty much said, you know what? If you go bankrupt, you go bankrupt. You know, it's all part of the game. And I was like, you know what? Okay. As long as it's still having fun, I'll keep going on it. I've had to chip into harvest, but Roy saved my bacon with seeding and harvesting year 1. Well, I'm still trying to think and plan ahead and get things squared away, and we're seeing what happens. But James didn't comment yet. Maybe you didn't hear the question, James. How long is this going to stay on 1x speed? Do you know yet? I'm trying to figure out if I'm going to be able to make this work. How much? So we'll see what happens there. How many pigs? My goal is to do... My goal for the first year is to maintain 100 pigs. Whatever it reproduces to above that, I sell as profit. And then year 2 or year 3, we are going to Now, my viewers' vote was to make it year 2. We were going to maintain 130 and then increase by 30 pigs for as long as this goes. But I don't think it's going to be year 2 that we maintain 130. I think it's going to be year 3. It will stay at 1x speed until the planting season is over. Oh, okay, so then that means till 7th day of summer. Because corn's still being able to plant through then. Okay, then that works. Thank you, James. I appreciate that. Oh, okay, Mark. Oh, I can't read up. I've got Restream chat up, which is filtering all my YouTube and Twitch. So when it fills up, I haven't figured out how to scroll up with it yet. So, of course, I haven't played with it a whole lot yet lately, and I've been away from it for, yeah, we just won't go there. But thank you. So if we're going to be at 1, yeah, exactly, 100 till I get on top of my quantities. That's the way I was thinking. So there we go, folks. If we're staying at 1x speed, that takes a weight off my shoulders. I'm not going to have to contract out work, at least not right now. I should be able to get back from the picking up my truck and be able to get the yeah, speak, DoughBoy. I told you my mind's not here. I'm still thinking about what I forgot to pack up to take with me. But when I get back, I still should have time to deal with my daughter's graduation stuff, get my truck, all the equipment I need into my truck, and get caught up here. And still have time to make a decision that if I need to contract out, I've got time to do it. What was I going to say? Rubber Burner, if you're still in, just to let you know, I did get that other job and I took it. Now, we were talking about that earlier. That was the good news from the stream. So we very well could be calling on your knowledge within, I'm going to say, 2 months to build the computer. James says, I have a combine for hire if you need instead of buying one. Yeah, I definitely have you on my list. I will be taking advantage of you if I, for some reason, can't stay on budget and afford to purchase the one that I have on hold. That is definitely, I actually made a little chore list and game plan list with different options on it. And if I can't stick to the budget and stay where I'm at, the option was to hire out and have you do my harvest this year, and I do the carting, and to get these fields in until I get into the green. But so far, so good. We're just going to see how. We'll keep our fingers crossed and see how the budget plays out. Mark says, "Yeah, borrow and rent till you are in the green." Yeah, exactly. That's kind of what I'm shooting for. We'll see what happens. But I was kind of, my initial goal was to have the equipment, because not having an income, I could then contract out. You know, I could go do other people's harvest and this, that, and the next thing, but that didn't work out for me. Didn't exactly work to my favor just yet. So I'm definitely trying all different aspects of it, and we'll see what happens. We'll see what works for the old DoughBoy. And hopefully y'all will be along for the journey. So we'll see. We'll find out together what the ending of the story is. Let's see if we can get this field at least somewhat done. I don't know. I'd like to get this done before True. I didn't think about that. Doing other people's harvest will not cover the maintenance costs. That's definitely true. I didn't think about that. That is something to keep in mind. I may want to hold off on that purchase till I'm one of those guys that we talked about earlier with more money than what he knows what to do with. Really? No game sound. Okay. Well, let me see if I can fix that for y'all. That didn't do it. So let's go to this. Of course there. Huh. I wonder why. Should be game sound. I have it in my headset, and that's what it's set for. I'm in year 4 and still haven't bought a harvester. I'm investing in land. I don't know. Tell me I may have to do I have to fix OBS again at some point. Well, I'm sorry, guys. You're just going to have to bear with no game sound because I don't have the time to fix it right now. I apologize for that. I don't know why we don't have game sound. I hear it, but I don't know why. Oh, synchronizing. I don't know why. I wonder if I can do a quick fix. Well, congrats, buddy, and would love to help actually building another one myself right now. Nice. Well, I'm going to have your help, Rubber Burner. You know me and computers, they don't get along. So it's definitely going to have to be I'm going to need to have your input. I can't change that settings right now, so it's not going to help. I don't know. We're going to have to deal without the game sound. Sorry, guys. I'll have to try and fix that later. Do we run the old Classics DLC? No, I don't think it is in this one because I don't think everybody has it. But, yeah, hopefully, Rubber Burner, you'll be able to help me in doing it. Roy, do you have my stream up? Can you hear me talking to you, or do I need to type? He just popped in stream and said, hello, DoughBoy. If I'm not mistaken, I don't think he can watch, stream, and play at the same time. So... see how that works. Mark DuPont says, hi, Roy. I'm not so sure if he can hear. Because I know, no, sorry, internet too slow right now to do both. There we go. I gave him the message, Mark. I don't like typing because it constantly messes up with the better steer. Marky Mark is tuned in, eh? And he's going to make me type. As you can see there, Marky Mark, he says, hey, Mark. James says, hey, Roy. Mark says, laugh out loud. Even I'm watching you in 144 because my internet is pants. Oh. Yeah, Roy just, he isn't able to watch and play at the same time. And I'm pretty sure I just heard the dogs bark. So that must mean my pizza might be here, which means I'm going to have to call this a stream because I need to get moving. I got to be able to eat and grab a shower yet. Which I warned you guys. You knew it was coming. But at least I got some work done at a time. I was able to check up on my piggies. I do still need to run over to the mixer and see if there's enough food in the mixer in case somebody else needs to take care of them while I'm gone. And yes, my dinner is here. So we're going to have to bail out of here pretty directly. Yes, pizza. That's for supper tonight because nobody felt like cooking. Yeah, there's no way. I got way too much over there to finish up. So we're going to get up here to the end of this, and we're going to make a run for it quick and go down and check the pig food mixer because, like I said, I got nice neighbors, and James and Roy, well, actually, Roy owes me because I gave him a deal on land. And the deal was that, he got a real big price break, and he said that he was going to, if I needed some help around the farm, that he'd, remember that. So, but between Roy and James and them, they've been, and Sean even, has been kind of checking out my pigs and making sure that they're good. And they don't charge me to come down to the farm and feed them as long as I have the supplies here. So I want to make sure that I have the supplies. Let's kill these lights. Turn that off. So we're going to run down there real quick. Duck Zorly's in the house. He says moo. Aren't you supposed to say quack? Farmer Klein's back. You're back just in time for me to hop off. We're going to run up here. We're going to double check our pig food mixer to make sure I don't need to purchase another silo of grain. We are out of wheat and barley. Plenty of potato and sugar beet and corn for now. 48,000. I think I still got some in the trailer, so I think we're good. I don't think I need to purchase any yet because I don't have the full amount of piggies. We got any? Yes, we do got pig food in there. Okay, so we're good there. I still got hay bales for sale. Somebody needs hay bales. James, I got some. In fact, I'll tell you what there, James. Come on up here and grab these hay bales. Consider it payment for helping me look after the piggies when I'm not around. Come pick them up. Use them for your cows. Corn, but should be good when I get back to do it. James said, gonna stay 1x till end of planting season. So, Farmer Klein, I would feed your guys, but can't figure out how to get the tractor in gear. Gotcha. So yeah, James, if you're still in the stream there, I got some hay bales here. Come get them. Use them on your cows. consider it payment for coming up and looking after the piggies. Supper time, and so there we go. Phone's ringing. Okay, we'll do. If you buy a silo, I will sort pig food. I will sort the pig food mixer. Actually, I'm not gonna buy a silo yet of wheat because I've got pig food here in the trailer yet. John Mark says oink. I got pig food left in the trailer, and I've got 40,000 in the mixer. So I'm gonna hold off at least till I get back. And then, see, there's 48,000 in the mixer. So I'm going to hold off till I get back. What the heck? Who spilled what? Oh, that's wasted grain. Anyhow, I'll deal with that when we get back. I think there should be plenty there for the 2 days that I'm potentially going to be gone. We got a straw bale here in the barn yet, plus we got straw bales over in the big barn. So yeah, should be plenty good. So, and he'll have some wheat to sell me too, Farmer Klein. Yeah, and I'll actually have some coming in here shortly too on the first harvest. So, should be good. All right, guys. Like I said, I got to head out. I got to get ready to go out to the new job. So, I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your week. You may see me tomorrow night or Thursday night, depending on which time I get back. I'll hop on and do some streaming, get these fields done. But in the meantime, take care of one another. Take care of yourselves. Happy farming, y'all. God bless. See ya.